Hello everybody, PsyStarcraft here with mission number 4 in the Mastery Achievement Challenge, where you do a bunch of crazy stuff on hard difficulty. This mission is going to be Harvest of Screams. Let me show you my Kerrigan loadout real fast. I basically go for economy and damage, so twin drones and automated extractors for economy, and wild mutation, psionic shift, and kinetic blast for damage. Psionic shift is also a really good escape tool if you need Kerrigan to get out of there. For the swarm upgrades, you really only need one thing for this mission, and that's Adrenal Overload and Raptor. So make sure you have those two. The rest don't really matter. You're only going to be needing Lings for this mission, so let's get started here. In Harvest of Screams, you're going to have to complete every single objective in less than 12 minutes. Now that's killing 3 Psi-lence spires and killing 2 Ursidon Matriarch camps. And that's going to be pretty simple with the help of the Raptor. So in the beginning, you just want to kinetic blast every single Ursidon that tries to jump down at you. Dodge that thing. You don't really have to dodge it. It does it for you. Gather whatever roaches you burrow or you find in the ice. Kinetic blast. Another roach. And I'm actually going to wild mutation my Lings so I can kill these guys a little bit faster. Wild mutation giving your units a lot of life and a lot of attack speed. Really good for DPS, really good on Lings because their DPS is crazy, but sometimes they have problems surviving. So as you approach over here, you're going to see an Ursidon Matriarch and 2 Ursidons break down the ice. As they break down the ice, you become unfrozen, and you really want to preserve these Lings. You're going to need them in a little bit, so make sure to use a wild mutation on them right when you can. Now keep in mind these Zerglings will jump at the Matriarch, so be ready for that and aim your wild mutation appropriately. And as you can see, they're hitting all 4 of my Lings. They won't be taking any damage from those guys. Now move on up and claim Nefash's Brood.
Swarm resistant to flash freeze.
Excellent. And now I can
once you claim this hatchery, once you have control of the hatchery, you want to build drones immediately, you want to build an extractor immediately, and you want to build an evolution chamber immediately. So once the cutscene starts, I'm going to hit escape, build drones, an extractor, and an evo chamber. And you're going to want 1 or 2 macro hatches, whatever you feel like you can afford. Start the extractor. Probably don't even need the extractor, to be honest. Actually, I might cancel that. You only need an evolution chamber for 1 Ling upgrade, and that's we already have the gas for that. So cross out the extractor idea there. You're not going to need that. So you want to drone up to about 17 or so. You're not going to need any more than that. Now remember, with twin drones, you get 2 at a time, so I only need 1 more larva, and then I'm good. So what we're going to do is, in a moment here, some zealots are going to be approaching from the northeast. As they approach, a flash freeze is going to hit. Kill the zealots, and then once the flash freeze is in effect, you want to send all your units at the Psi-lence spire, and you want to send Kerrigan at the Matriarch camp.
Your queen listens.
And it's very important that you send Kerrigan to the Matriarch camp, because I'm not sure if you have to complete all the objectives, but I'm pretty sure you do. And that's including the optional ones. But I guess we'll find out from someone who tries to not do it. So don't engage these guys until they're frozen. And use a wild mutation on your Lings to help you kill them faster. Make sure to hotkey your macro hatch and send everything at Kerrigan. Now kill these guys. Now send your units at the Psi-lence spire.
What is it this time?
And send Kerrigan
Yes.
to the Ursidon camp. Now watch out for these roaches. They can get stuck on that zealot pretty easily. I'm going to start my +1 attack, and now I'm just going to rally Lings, a whole bunch of Lings down there. So this spire is going to go down. I'm going to try to take out these units too, see if I can. I'm going to blast that guy, rescue these roaches, and just hug them in a corner, wild mutation my roaches, and just watch everything die. Get some overlords because you do gather those roaches. And looks like these units can actually take down this Protoss force. So I suppose it doesn't matter if you decide to kill these forces before you kill the Psi-lence spire, because there's not a whole lot of them, as you can see here. It's a fairly simple mission to beat. Even if those forces die, it doesn't matter a whole lot. So I have gathered the Matriarch Essence. I'm going to get some minerals on the way back. And these roaches are going to go down, but it doesn't matter. Again, the Raptors are all you need. Going to get another macro hatch. And I'll be back in time for the next flash freeze. So I'm not concerned at all about completing this right now. I'm going to finish off these Protoss units, because why not? They're ugly and stupid. There we go. Now just keep on making Raptors. That's all you need. Mass Raptor, Mass Raptor. It's absolutely the only thing you need in this mission. Now you're going to want to make 2 control groups of Raptors as the flash freeze starts.
Your queen listens.
So there's going to be 3 control groups total. Control group 1 is going to be Kerrigan and 3 roaches. Control Group 2 is going to be raptors. Control Group 3 is going to be raptors. And you're going to move them to 3 separate locations. So Control Group 2, raptors, and Control Group 3. Let's kill this pesky little Protoss force. I'm going to wild mutation my lings to preserve their lives. You're going to need them. Okay, so Control Group 1, Control Group 2, down here, and Control Group 3. I'm going to be sending Control Group 1 to the Ursadon camp, that's Kerrigan, and then the Lings, I'm going to go 2 and 3. So the Lings are going to kill the Spires, Kerrigan's going to go for the Ursadon camp. It's very simple, Raptors can jump up and down cliffs, so it's going to be nice and easy. Flash Reeve has arrived, right click, and Kerrigan's down here. Now make sure not to kill the Spires before Kerrigan kills the Ursadon. That's pretty important, because you have to complete all the objectives. And if Kerrigan doesn't kill the Ursadon before the Spires, the mission will end, so keep an eye on that. Blasting the Ursadon, and just going to send the roaches up and focus fire that Ursadon. Now you can see this is coming close to dying, so I'm going to hold back. I don't want it to die yet. And now I can kill it. You'll notice the other Spire has died up here, and now this Spire is going to be going down. So very simple mission, 10 seconds to spare. You can see I actually beat it with 5 minutes left in the whole thing, so pretty easy. Mission ends, and you should have the achievement for Harvest of Screams. So hope that was simple enough. Beat it with 5 minutes to spare. Lots of time saved by using those raptors. So that's going to be it. Stay tuned for the next Mastery achievement. Thanks for watching.